So I noticed a little bit of a problem with my desk sound system. If I turn it on and I pull up some Spotify, play some copyright-free music. Oh, this TV's unmuted. You're never gonna make it. You're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. There's a slight problem here. That one entire channel died. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it because it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and used to be slapping it, got this thing working, but it doesn't seem to work anymore. Oh well, we're gonna swap out that receiver. It's gonna be a little bit of work because I gotta get in behind the subwoofer and I gotta run a cable for that now. Should have one in here that's meant for subwoofers. Does it say subwoofer on it? Yep. This is a subwoofer cable. And I gotta go get an amp to replace this one with. This is the replacement unit. Yeah, I know it's got a big dent on the top. This is actually how I got it. I got this thing at the thrift store for like 30 bucks. So, before we go too far, just gonna stick the phone up here. Yeah, plug it in. I don't even remember if this one works. Light comes on. Have to find an optical cable for. Oh shit! Something's rattling around in there. Have to find an optical cable. I think the optical port works on this TV, so let's get a speaker hooked up to this thing. Let's see here. Well, I got a speaker hooked up, and it's actually one of the speakers that this thing came with. And now I only care about the front, left, and right channels, but we're going to test all the channels. I have no idea if that actually grabbed the wire or not. So we'll turn it on and find out, I guess. I think there's something wrong with this one. So before we go any further, I'm going to shut the power off. Because it was a little odd how it behaved. I don't know if you saw that, but it really did not want to come on. Well, like, can we really blame it with that big dent on top? There's a screw on the back. And there is, in fact, something rattling around inside of it, which is why I want to open this. This receiver has been sitting for quite some time, so. Oh, there's actually 3 screws on the back. I thought there was just one. Just goes to show you, I've never actually been on the inside of this amp before. Usually most of my receivers I've opened up at some point in their life, so. The fact that I have not been on the inside of this one is kind of amazing. Oh, really dusty. What the hell is rattling around on the inside of it, though? That is what I'm unsure about. lot of crap in this thing. It's now all over my chair. I just saw it. It just fell in there. I'm gonna have to take the whole front panel off to get that out. Ah, it was just a piece of plastic. Just a piece of plastic rattling around on the inside. Where's the tool I'm thinking of? Probably in my desk, actually. That's still in the shot nicely. Yeah, it's good enough. I really pissed off the air purifier. Guess I can't really blame it though. I did just create a shitload of dust. But knowing there's nothing metal that's loose and rattling around on this thing makes me feel a little more comfortable. Still kind of see the unit. Now you cannot see the speaker. Just trying to move the chair back a little bit. How do I tune this thing again? Where did I put my little... Where did I put that thing? That door's broken. That's right. Here it is. FM transmitter. Throw a couple batteries in there. Make sure I'm on the right audio device. I am. Just tune into that on the radio.
No one else has ever loved me. No one else has ever tried. I never understood how much I could take. What's all that I could do to know my place? Out of illusions, out of all the dreams come true. I was gone until I finally saw your face. If you cry,
Now, on this channel, nothing should happen until I turn on the surround mode. What the fuck? Did it just die? And last channel. I can get the wire in the hole. So the unit still works. I'm gonna get this speaker hooked back up to. I'm gonna get this hooked back up to the main surround sound system because that's actually what this is for. I initially bought the whole setup just for the amp, but I never ended up using it. Now I'm gonna pause the music real quick, and we're gonna fix the dent in that cover. Oh, I almost dropped it. I almost dropped the amp. Don't want to do that, I'm not recording. It's not on camera over there. Now, do I care if this is perfect? No. This will never be 100% perfect again. However, I'm no expert, but I'd say that's pretty damn good. I'm happy with it like that. Like, it's gonna get dented again for sure, so I'm not gonna put a whole hell of a lot of effort into that. Note to self, don't use a spinning office chair as your workbench. The damn thing will never be in shot. Let's pop this back into place. Hopefully it still fits. At least kind of close. That's not supposed to be like that. That's not supposed to be like that either. It's supposed to be like that. I always thought it's really cool. This thing has LEDs on each individual amplifier channel. So unlike some receivers like my Onkyo where all 7 channels are always supplied power, this thing actually shuts individual channels off. I quite like this receiver. It's just this was not a good receiver for my sound system. Like, I originally bought this as a stereo unit, or to be used as a stereo unit, but something changed and I ended up not using it for that. I put a different receiver down there, but I then needed that receiver back as well, so now there's just no receiver down there right now. So I've got warped on this side. Cut myself on this thing. Huh. I ended up needing my other receiver that I put down the back, so I don't have one there right now, but my options for receivers here was either this one or this piece of shit. And I'd much rather something that's like actual good quality name brand stuff. This thing was made, flip it around here. It doesn't say. Oh, made in Indonesia. Close up on that. It's made by JVC. I think this is before JVC was bought out by Kent Mansell. Oops, I just hit my mixer with the chair. Whoops. But yeah, this thing was made I think before JVC was bought out by Kenwood, so should be still of decent quality. It's just that I can't use this thing on my surround sound system, my main one, because I have the JVC receiver, that one over there, has a crossover that only goes as low as 80 hertz. Which, I mean, is still better than absolutely no crossover whatsoever, but let me get this thing. Let me see if I can get a better camera angle. I would not be able to get a better camera angle because if I put the camera in there, you won't see anything because my head will be in the way. This power cable is going to remain here. All these cables are temporary, but we all know how temporary becomes. It kind of becomes permanent after a while. All jokes aside, though, eventually I got to pull all this equipment out and rerun a bunch of cables. So carefully pull the receiver out. See, there's 4 wires feeding off the back here. I want to get my label maker and label these. If I have absolutely any idea where I put my label maker, that is. Like not in a drawer and somewhere else. That was exactly the case, but I think I gotta put some batteries in it. Come on, I gotta have better batteries than this. Hopefully these are charged, because this takes a lot of batteries. Oh my god, it's got batteries in it. I thought I took the batteries out of it. Well, it would appear that I was wrong. Okay, left main, left sub, right main, right sub. Let's find right main, which is these wires right here. Looks like I'd strip these back a little bit and make these like good. I guess when it comes to the sub wires, it doesn't matter because it's a single sub, but you know, just in case I ever add like a second subwoofer over here. Ever find a real good deal on a sub. This left main. Yeah, if I ever find a good deal on a sub, I'm gonna stick a second sub over here. Like, I can't imagine these Sony subs are really that expensive. I stand corrected. These goddamn things are expensive. Granted, this is a different model, but this goddamn thing's $400. Oh, you can't really see me labeling these wires, but I don't exactly know where one of my optical cables is. I'm going to see if I can find it. Well, I found one, and of course it had to be the most overkill and expensive fucking cable I've ever seen in my life. This optical cable is $45. One of those stupid fucking Rocket Fish ones. Like, Rocket Fish is a good company, but that's just a little overkill. I mean, I think it's a 12 or 15 foot cable. Well, let's see if I can find one at the same length. Yeah, right there. $12 for a 15 foot. And that's $45. She's kind of like a ripoff for the Rocket Fish brand. That's like absolutely ridiculous. At the same time, it's a little bit overkill for this job. But it's going to have to do because it's all I have. Put that in. Get that down. And I gotta find it under the desk. This is where shit gets interesting. Shit gets interesting because I also have to... What the hell? Oh, that's just an antenna. I can get transferred over to the new unit. Not sure I'm gonna keep... Oh, I turned it on. It's not turned on. In fact, I'm gonna climb in here and unplug it. See if I can find that overpriced cable from the brand that makes flying fish. Well, there's the flying fish cable. I got the power for the old Sony out. Put that up on my chair for right now. Plug in the JVC. Somebody's texting me. Untangle. All of the power and audio cables are back here. Now I gotta tie this in somewhere. That's going to be a real pain to hook up. So before we get to that part, let's focus on my cables. As I said, the sub cables here, these will not be used. So because of that, I'm not going to pull them out, as I said. I am going to cap them off. This doesn't break. I'll be very amazed. Just tuck those away. I screwed up the TV. that just leaves me with these cables. They have to be hooked back up. This has to be hooked in. And these are going to remain untouched. It's going to be a little bit of a pain getting this in. I gotta cut the zip tie off first. So I won't guarantee I'm going to film this part, but I'll see what I can do. Oh shit, I knocked the camera over. So let's see if I can squeeze back here with the camera. I'm not going to be able to, because I'm going to have to feel around and find the plug. I got that plugged in now. Come back over here. Figure out how I want this receiver to sit. I'm thinking power button up. I'm going to start with my audio devices, my inputs, which is going to be 1 digital and 1 analog. I'm not going to be able to jam that in there, unfortunately. Tie this around the RCAs so it doesn't come undone. Like that. This is front left, or front left, main left, left main, whatever you want to call it. Flip receiver the way I want it. Left main, so left goes on top. Now, typically this would be quite a downgrade in terms of like audio quality, because I think that Sony sounds way better. However, with the crappy speakers I'm using, I don't think that's really going to matter. And this guy is going to go into the subwoofer out down here. All right, put it all the way in. Let's give it a test. because of their TV settings. I'm going to throw the TV into stereo mode. Speakers are on. The analog, that should be digital. Is my optical cable busted? Is that my problem? I got light. Could have sworn it said CD, yes. Why the fuck is this not working? Do I get sound out of this way?
If you take a step towards me,
Yes.
no one else has ever tried. I've never understood how much I could take. Then I saw it was over when I laid my eyes on you. It was all that I could do to know
a couple different types of music on it. As I listen to a couple different types of music,
This that been around a minute. This that after this it's crickets. This that Mickey Thompson back in 2010. Fit the billet. Midnight rider, puffin' grain, swaying traffic. I got that jump McClain tucked inside my waist electric. Just in case the CEOs or radios start spazzing. Trying to serve me up some static. The red lights I do the dashing. And the tag slide down when I hit the switch for magnets. Who the fuck is that? Mr. 615 too long cause I was born with music, seed and magic. Go and see this thing, fuck the platinum. Hold it down like Oak Tree by my cabin. CMT, no TV show, cause I ain't acting. And my script is I ain't got a script. My birth certificate keep me slash. I'm running.
One second. Isn't exactly supposed to be like the best sounding system, obviously. It's just a system that's here so I can throw some tunes on while I'm at the desk. I won't get copyrighted for this one.
Let's go. I got big dreams. I'ma do big things.
Turn it down a bit much.
I don't move slow, I move fast like pass. Anybody taking out the brain, yeah, that's too bad. I'd be grateful for everything that I have.
I can actually leave this song on while I push this into its new home.
Become the best that I can. Everybody look at me, I got a plan. You gotta work hard, play hard, do it from the start. Cause how you do anything is
Let's get the remote out. I'll put a couple batteries in the remote. I got some somewhere. sounds pretty good. Batteries are dead. This remote doesn't work on here anymore. Now I get the fun of trying to find the damn thing. Oh shit, what was this one called? Fuck, do I program this thing again? There we go. Now to put the other one away.
American spirit hanging out of his mouth.
I was sitting here and I was thinking, well, why isn't the optical port working? Let's try playing something. Fuck off. Let's try playing some music off the TV. Oh shit, must be something funny with this receiver. I think this optical cable should still work. I don't understand why this cable was working fine in the other room and now it doesn't work at all. Let me play with this a little bit. Oh, my optical cable must be busted. Or the optical port on this receiver just doesn't work. That is also a possibility. I could go get a cable and find out. I do have a spare. So let's do that. So I'm not going to be able to film this all that well. But I'm going to crawl under the desk. I'm just going to place the phone right there so I can have a little bit of light. Pull that one out. This one in. See if it's something screwed up with the receiver. That sounds louder. That actually sounds better. Wonder why that is. Well, I guess that's staying in here too now. So I guess I can pull the other one out. Test it. I'm gonna pull it all the way out. Just enough that I can quickly plug it in. Let's see if there's something wrong with this optical cable. Huh. I guess this optical cable's no good. That's a little unfortunate. Oh well, guess I'll have to pick up another one. Not of the rocket fish one, but like just a cheap one. Probably keep this expensive ass one down here. Hello, can I get my picture back? There we go. Or not. I don't get my fucking picture back. There we go. Oh, yep. Yeah, that sounds better. Update, I accidentally kicked the amp and now it sounds even better yet. I've been listening to music for a while here and this actually sounds way better. I didn't hear any distortion out of that, but I had the camera up close so I could tell. Sounds pretty good though. Well, I think this is where I wrap up this project. Thanks for watching. I'm just gonna sit here and listen to music on the system for a little bit.